Steve, for an hour there, they gave us good as a god, arguably our toughest game, and then suddenly we turned it round.
They're a good team. They're an aggressive team. They've got some very good footballers. They've got good experience. And first half just wasn't good enough, like with the ball, but most of all without the ball. Thought our physical output first half, our aggression, wasn't good enough. We told them as much at half time. We're always going to make changes, so those changes were already planned. But it wasn't rocket science. Second half was much better intensity, much better tempo. And then when you get that and you win your battles, the best team with the ball usually comes out. And I just thought that's what happened today. As I say, I really like Dunstan. They've got some great players, but we just for one reason or another just weren't ourselves first half. But ultimately put it right and scored some great goals in the end.
Yeah, we scored from a set piece again. Have we been practising those in training?
Yeah, we didn't do well enough set pieces last season. Goals in general, but set plays. Want to try and make them count a lot more this season. So obviously worked on 2 or 3 variations. Cracking goal from young Jack. I felt he's joined us from the 21s, and some of the lads hadn't even met him. But that's exactly where that's a lesson for everybody, because that's where you want your forwards to be when the ball's crossed. You want somebody in the middle of the goalpost, and that's exactly where he is. And it was a proper striker's goal, so I'm delighted for him. Delighted for Maskell, like a tremendous performance and goal from him. But the goal that came from Pete's kick just proves that you can. There's 1 or 2 different ways to be effective. We've tried to play out quite a lot this pre-season, but that just goes to show that we can mix it up a bit, especially when you've got somebody like Jack who occupies defenders so well at the other end, and we forced them into an OG. So ultimately, as I say, delighted with another win, another 4 goals, 18 goals in 5 games is really good. But I'm never really happy until I see that elusive clean sheet. So that's always going to be mentioned until we cut out those little errors.
Matty Cornish though went off injured just before half time. Was it a bad one or just a niggle?
Same thing. I don't think he's over the injury that he came back with, really, from doing extra training himself. Callum was feeling a little bit of stiffness in his groin. We weren't going to take him off today, but we decided to not run the risk at all. But then everybody else, unfortunately for Jack, he came on, scored a goal, and then limped off again. So hope is not that bad. But no, it's good to see the young lads come in. Kiro again, get some minutes under his belt. Jack, and I thought Will Madison done great second half. He started a number of moves off. He showed composure. He turned on the back foot and collected the ball really well. So as I say, they've all done well this pre-season.
Yeah, nevertheless, great win. And one last friendly coming up against our friends from Gateshead on Saturday.
It's as I say, getting through pre-season, loads of minutes, trying not to get any injuries, playing some good football, scoring some good goals. It's been a positive pre-season, but we need to finish that off on Saturday. And one thing I did mention that we can't see that first half rearing its ugly head very often this season if we're going to be challenging where we want to be.